I feel like most people fail to reach their goals because as soon as they start to experience a little bit of success about something, they forget to pace themselves and be patient, and they just put everything they can, just overdoing things. And today is kind of one of those days where I wanted to make sure that I didn't do that. The last 3 deadlift workouts I've had have been incredibly successful. When I hit my 605 for my 3 sets of 5 last week, my 705 double, my 640 triple conventional, and I felt the urge to go heavy again, and instead I decided I was going to do something a little different today. And so I put on 605 and I said I'm going to do 5 or 6 doubles, but I'm going to limit my rest periods to 60 seconds exactly. And I had a friend in between, as soon as the bar hit the ground after the second rep, he would give me a 30 second, 45 seconds, 5 seconds pull, and I had to be pulling by the time he was saying go. And so it was a really strict 60-second time limit on my rest periods, which is another way to make this incredibly hard for me because I'm not used to restricting my rest at all. And it's just an example of how you can take something, and I wanted to go heavy, but I decided it would be a smarter idea to work with a lighter weight and just work with it in a different way. And I still got just as much work as I would have if I would have taken a heavier weight with more rest. I just approached it from a different way, and I think that was, I agree with my decision now. I kind of carried that through with the bench pressing. The weight was consistent with what my program was, but I did try to lower my rest periods a little bit. So I had 320 for 3 sets of 5 here, where I touch and go the first 4 reps of each set, and then I long pause the 5th rep. And again, I do want to give a shout out to my friend Josh, who gave me one little foot placement critique. He said, why don't you, if you're having issues with keeping your butt down on some of these weights when you shouldn't be lifting it anyway because it's not hard for you, why don't you try to torque your foot in? And so I was twisting my ankle in really hard, and it made a pretty significant difference, and that weight felt pretty easy. After those, I went over and continuing the whole theme of today of just doing a lot of work in a short amount of time. I did this little 4 movement superset. So I'd do a muscle up into my dips, and then I would do a set of pull-ups, and then I would go straight into my pushdowns, face pulls, which anybody who's been following my videos or my training system knows that I do pushdowns and face pulls every single workout, no matter what else was worked, just because those are the accessories I have had the most successful carryover with my bench. And as far as just how everything's been feeling, this kind of the mentality of making sure that you take it one day at a time and you don't get over anxious and do too much. I feel like that's really been something that I've been trying to keep in mind in my life recently, with setting long-term goals and doing what I need to just throughout the course of time to reach those goals. And that's what I'm doing with this 40-day betterment challenge. Yesterday was I added the challenge of saying nothing negative at all, because the whole no complaining thing, I was finding ways to get around that and still say things that were maybe negative, but I would make sure that I wasn't complaining about them, and so I tried to squash that out because I was finding a loophole. And then today is going to be just 60 minutes of just some personal time by myself, where I'm going to just disconnect from the world for a little bit and do some self-assessment, which I feel like I got some of it in this workout just when I was having my thoughts go through, but I just want to continue that. And so if you guys are still interested in checking that out, I did start up the thread in the Strength Crew forums and on my athlete page on Facebook and my personal page on Facebook, if anybody's wanting to kind of follow along and see how that's going or be involved in it themselves. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like rating or comment below. Share it with your friends. You guys know the deal. If you're not subscribed, please do. I'd always love to have more people along with the grind. And again, I just want to thank everyone for being so supportive in all this stuff. I really love doing this. I really love putting out these videos. I really love the positive community that I am being allowed to be a part of. So thank you all for that. And I will be back in the gym tomorrow doing my squats and my bench. And I'll have another challenge up in the morning for some personal betterment. So thanks a lot, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.